Another day, another story. Jack the Ripper was a notorious serial killer who operated in the Whitechapel area of London in 1888. He is believed to have killed at least 5 women in a brutal and gruesome manner. Despite numerous investigations and theories, the killer's true identity remains unknown, and the case remains one of the most famous unsolved mysteries in history. The first victim of Jack the Ripper was Mary Ann Nichols, who was found dead on August 31, 1888, in Bucks Row, now Durward Street, Whitechapel. Her throat had been cut deeply from left to right, and she had several other cuts on her body. Her abdomen had been slashed several times, and her uterus was removed. Just over a week later, on September 8, the body of Annie Chapman was found in the backyard of 29 Hanbury Street, Spitalfields. Like Nichols, Chapman's throat had been cut deeply from left to right, and she had several other cuts on her body. Her abdomen had been cut open, and several of her organs had been removed. On September 30, the body of Elizabeth Stride was found in Dartfield's yard, off Burner Street, Whitechapel. Her throat had been cut, but her body was otherwise unharmed. It is believed that the killer may have been interrupted before he could carry out his usual mutilation. Later that same night, the body of Catherine Eddowes was found in Mitre Square, Aldgate. Like the previous victims, Eddowes had her throat cut deeply from left to right, and her abdomen had been cut open. Her uterus and left kidney were removed from her body. The final victim of Jack the Ripper was Mary Jane Kelly, who was found dead on November 9, 1888, in her room at 13 Millers Court, off Dorset Street, Spitalfields. Her body was mutilated beyond recognition, with her throat cut deeply from left to right, her abdomen cut open and many of her organs removed. Her face was also severely mutilated. The killings of Jack the Ripper were characterized by extreme brutality and a level of surgical precision that led many to believe that the killer had some medical training. The killer also seemed to target prostitutes who worked in the Whitechapel area, leading some to speculate that he may have had a hatred or disdain for women. Despite numerous investigations and theories, Jack the Ripper's true identity remains unknown. Over the years, many suspects have been named, including doctors, butchers, and even members of the royal family. However, none of these theories has ever been proven conclusively, and the case remains one of the most enduring mysteries in history.